So now we are going to discuss about the molecular basis of inheritance. And before this, the chapter genetics, where in an extensive term there is about the Mendel's law of inheritance, about the inheritance, and what are the characters which can be expressed in one from one generation to another generation. And in that genetics, we discussed that we know that there is one such factor which is getting transmitted from one parents to the offspring or one generation to another generation, and there is the continuation is going on. But what we can think about that? According to Mendelian terms, he mentioned about factors. But if we are going to discuss about what is the molecular level, in which molecular level this factor can be, we can in which term we are going to discuss about this factor, we need to know about the three different macromolecules. And which three macromolecules we are going to discuss? These three macromolecules which we are going to discuss is one is known as, that is, the DNA. The first one is the DNA. The second one is the RNA. And the third one is the protein. And according to means earlier discussion, we know that these are nothing but polynucleotide molecules or chains, and protein is a very complex structure. Okay, so we know first about the DNA. DNA is a molecule which is also known as deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, it is deoxyribonucleic acid. The second one is, that is the RNA, and this RNA is nothing but ribonucleic acid. We must be knowing about its main structure, and as we are going to discuss in this chapter, we are more in details. We are going to discuss about these all molecules, and the last one is the protein. And protein, we also know that this is that molecule which is used for means expression, the things which we are going to means the things which are going to be expressed in any offspring, any individual, is due to this protein molecule. So in this chapter, the chapter which is about the molecular basis of inheritance, इनहेरिटेंस में कौन सा मॉलिक्यूलर स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, उसको जानने के लिए पहले हमें एक एक करके इस सभी तीनों जो स्ट्रक्चर्स के बारे में, मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल्स के बारे में डिस्कस करने होंगे. One, that is DNA. Second one is, that is RNA, DNA, RNA, and protein. एंड वी नो डीएनए, हमें पता है बहुत सारे जो स्पीसीज में, ऑर्गेनिजम्स में, ये एक जेनेटिक मटेरियल है. ठीक है, ये जेनेटिक मटेरियल कैसे फाइंड आउट हुआ, ये इस चैप्टर में अच्छे से एक क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में डिस्कस किया जाएगा. बट बिफोर दैट, वी नो, it is known to this present research, it acts as an genetic material. RNA also in some organisms as genetic material, but also act as one which is known as adapter molecule. Sorry, first we can tell about the messenger molecule. All different means inherited traits which are going to be expressed from one molecule to another, like DNA to RNA. RNA then can be expressible as protein. So it can act as an as a messenger molecule and adapter molecule like tRNA. Okay, and it can also give structural support like to ribosome. Also, it can also act as catalyst, or it is a catalytic molecule. So RNA can be of various types. I'm not going to go in the details. Just I'm going to give you an idea about all different types of RNA. RNA can be a messenger molecule. RNA can be an adapter molecule. RNA can be used for structure, which is known as that is ribosomal RNA. And also we know that RNA can act as silencing, splicing. In transcription, we are going to discuss about splicing, and it is used for splicing. Then it is also used for small nuclear RNA. Then also we will discuss about the silencing, and also in long non-coding region RNA. So different terms we are going to discuss. Different thing we are going to discuss, but not in that detailed manner. Rather, looking to this chapter, we are going to stick to all these parts. Then the second thing, the last one is the protein. Protein, if you are going to look at the structure, protein is nothing but is a macromolecule of amino acids, and yes, it has many structures. Not going into details, but whether it is acting as an molecular basis of inheritance. The question in this chapter lies with the name, the title of the chapter, and what questions which we are going to, different questions can be arise from this chapter, which we can discuss one by one. One is what is the molecular basis of inheritance? Is it DNA or is it RNA or is it protein? So we know about these three different molecules which are present in a cell and what are their functions. Second thing, how RNA, how DNA is found to be the molecular basis. Then, then after that, we are going to discuss how this this molecule, this macromolecule is used to that is used to convert into how the different traits are can be expressed in into first messenger form, that is RNA, and then in expressible form, that is in protein, as an enzyme, as a that is a neurotransmitter, or we can think about different chemical messengers. So, or we can say about the central dogma, which we are going to discuss in this chapter. And what is this central dogma? Where we are going to discuss about the different process, how there is cell division is occurring, and not in detail we are going to discuss about cell division. Rather, we are going to discuss about how there is cloning is going on, or which we can say is a replication. The first one is replication. The sub questions of this central dogma will be what is replication and what is transcription. How the trait from the DNA or the segmental form, which is known as gene, is going to be transcribed into a messenger form. And then we are going to discuss what is the process of formation of a molecule which are going to be expressed from the messenger form, और mRNA से कैसे प्रोटीन का ट्रांसलेशन हो रहा है उसके ऊपर बात करेंगे. उसके बाद इसके पहले हम फिर जीन कोडिंग के बारे में बात करेंगे. व्हाट इज जीन कोडिंग? एंड लास्ट बट नॉट द लिस्ट, एक छोटा सा डिस्कशन रहेगा ह्यूमन जीनोम प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में. ह्यूमन जीनोम प्रोजेक्ट है क्या, इसका क्या खासियत है, इससे हमें जो ह्यूमन में क्या एडवांसमेंट हो सकता है, अभी सिलेबस में जो इंफॉर्मेशन है, और अभी रिसेंट स्टडीज में, अभी रिसेंट जो डिस्कवरीज में क्या हो चुका है, वो सबको जानने के लिए भी हम ये सारे डिफरेंट डिस्कशन की ओर जाएंगे. और इसमें बस एक चीज कहना बाकी रह गया था कि हाउ डीएनए इज फाउंड टू बी द मॉलिक्यूलर बेसिस. इसके लिए हमें एक हिस्टोरिकल अप्रोच में जाएंगे. the historical approach to discover that DNA, no other molecule, the DNA is the genetic material. तो इसी को हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे. So with this, we are going to start this very good chapter. It is a very important chapter, not for only class 12th, but for further studies. If someone is going to pursue the field of biology, so that we are going to start.